The world would be a better place, I swear. I'm telling you, if more women thought like this, the world would be a better place, I swear.
This one is for you, okay? The reason why you are single is because you don't listen. And listen, before you get offended, I was once that girl. But the reason why you are single is because you are argumentative. The reason why you are single is because you don't know how to be submissive. The reason why you are single is because you don't believe in still cooking good, delicious, soulful, hot meals. The reason why you are single is because you don't take accountability. The reason why you are single is because every time this man comes to you and tell you what you were doing and how it's making him feel, you gaslight him. You don't validate his feelings. The reason why you are single is because you don't create a safe space for him to be vulnerable and tell you what's really going on. Like, a lot of men really suffer in silence. The reason why you are single is because you use what's between your legs as a weapon. The reason why you are single is because you get all of your relationship advice from your single friends who don't want you in a healthy relationship, because why? Misery loves company. The reason why you are single is because you think the only person in a relationship that have to change is him. Why you are single is because you don't take the time to look aesthetically pleasing. Like, let's be honest, y'all. The first thing that a man is attracted to is your physical appearance. The reason why you are single is because you don't feed his ego. You listen, ladies, I used to be that girl. I didn't want to stroke a man's ego. I didn't want to tell him, oh, baby, you look handsome. And baby, thank you for taking the trash out. And baby, thank you for changing my oil. And baby, I appreciate everything that you do for me, big or small. Yeah, men want to feel it.
Listen, I don't even have to say too much after that. She knew exactly what to do. God bless her heart. And you want to get married. Pack it up. I'm telling you, if more women thought like...
Hold on, y'all.
Would you ever leave if your man cheated on you? I said, girl, no. Why? She says, well, he cheated. I said, girl, no. That's a good man. I got a good man. But, like, elaborate. What you mean? What you mean by cheating? Because, you know, like, sleep with another girl or something. Said, sis, look, just because a man goes out and, quote, unquote, cheats or sleeps with another girl, that don't mean nothing. He just fucking. It's in a man's nature to fuck. It's a man's natural urge to want to fuck. If your nigga out here fucking bitches, is he gay? Just because your man is out fucking bitches don't mean he don't love you. It don't mean he gonna stop going for you. Ladies, stop believing your man because y'all, quote unquote, say they cheating because they fucking another bitch. She just got fucked. That's it. Would you ever leave if your man...
Beg your parents' pardon. Hear me out.
Would you ever leave if your man cheated on you? I said, girl, no. Why? She says, well, he cheated.
I'd like to give more praise to Yahweh Bashem Shadrach Kwakadash. And I'd like to give double honor to the elders and the bishops and salutation to the brothers who's living the truth day and night, night and day. And to the sisters who love it, Yahweh Bashem Shah, love your children, love yourself, love your husband. You know, when I say I don't try to be in order what I'm saying, I'm just giving, you know, my due respect. You know, when I doing my open, so to speak, sermon, rather, you know. But these videos was the best videos I seen, thus by far. When it comes to dealing with women, right? Hold on, y'all. So, all right. The first video, she told y'all straight up what the deal is, and most of y'all still ain't gonna listen because you just hard headed. But she made some great points. You know, I'm laughing because what's so simple is so hard for you women. And we're not going to talk about what the man do in his point of view or what he does in that relationship. We're not going to talk about that because that's irrelevant. We're talking about the bad behavior from women. Women cause relationships to be destroyed because of their antics. It's not men. And it's a very few, it's a rare cases where men do mess with the relationship knowing that this woman was a good woman. Don't get me wrong, right? They are like that. Men do mess up. But 96% of the time, they destroy it. The women destroy it, man. And what she's telling you, right? What she's telling you and what she's explaining is that you're the reason behind your own relationship demise, man, because men is not gonna take that, man. A man's always gonna be a man regardless of the fact of who you are. Sometimes men kind of like get a little soft when it gets to relationships because they want to please their woman or kind of care for their woman. Yeah, you know. But you got to always remember, you always got to remind yourself that you're a man first. You know what I'm saying? Women got access to sex. Men got access to relationships. So I want you guys to understand that. Why? Because men is going to determine if that woman's worthy enough for him to keep dealing with her. And she's going to determine if the man is going to keep his self-worth and value as a man to keep giving him, you know, the sex. That's just how it is. Everything else comes in between, you know. You know what I'm saying? But of course, we know attraction is a main thing, you know, for us human beings, because we like who we like. We see who we see, and you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, look, this Callen's a woman that I see, you know, I say, damn, man, yo, man, that's a pretty motherfucker. But knowing who I am, I always look at the soul, man. I always look at the spirit, man, to see if your spirit is right and how you conduct yourself, because right then I'm going to determine if I'm going to deal with you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you get swayed by people's early beginnings, but as time shows who they are, they're not really who they are. So don't let their morale or their somewhat kindness supersede your thoughts or based on their actions. If their actions are messed up, you can't be with them. You know what I'm saying? So, and women make bad decisions because in actuality, your father is the one that's supposed to pick forth the man that's suitable for you. But these women today they want to be the choosers and the pickers. You know what I'm saying? In actuality, man, according to the law, your father is supposed to pick the man that he sees best, that's keeping the ordinance of the Most High. He's liked and respected by man on his planet. And also, not just that, is that he respects himself, man. Come on. Real men that have respect, their characteristics shows, man. Hold on, guys. Yeah, so, yeah, I apologize about that, guys. So when you see this type of behavior from a man where he's stoic, he respect laws, especially Yahweh's laws. He respect the laws of the land. He respect people. Respect children, men, women. He's, animals. Love him. This man is going to. This man is going to excel in great things because he respects the environment and what's in the environment, man. You know what I'm saying? So, and the bottom line is this, man. When you ladies start acting this type of way, you've been like this in the beginning of the time. You did it in the garden, man. When Eve was disobedient to her husband, man, and you disrespected the Lord. You listened to that wicked serpent, and then look what it has brought forth on this planet. Look what his birth. Women of the old times back then, man, knew how to treat a man. Women back then didn't like being single. They desired to have a man, but you women wants to have. You know what I don't like? You know what I don't like? you women say this like a man. This is what y'all say. The single one. This is what y'all say. Oh, I love my peace. Oh, I don't even know, man. I don't love my peace. You don't have no peace. And the peace that you're referring to is that piece of from that nigga. True peace is when you have made an agreement and an oath with the Most High, man. Your peace is supposed to be dealing with your man. But you're rebellious, but you chose this type of man. Because you women don't like peace, because what you do, 1 month, 2 months, or even shorter than that, you jump to the next guy. How that's peace? But you say, oh, I'm not going to make him the next recipient of the relationship. I'm just going to play with him a little while, but I'm still going to keep my peace. No, you're playing a whore. That's not peace. You're playing a whore. And certain people, you gotta cut them off, man, because they don't understand the validity of how to treat situations how they are, man. Listen, man. Listen. I'm a stern man. I'm very stern on what I do, man. You know, and it's important and it's imperative that men should be this way. It got to be the levels that I am. You got certain men that's more stern than I am. But guess what? I respect what those men are coming from because they have boundaries. You know, you women are single because and one thing she didn't say this, but I'm quite sure she knows this. The reason why a lot of y'all women are single because you don't respect men boundaries. You don't respect boundaries. Even if you go into public, people have boundaries. You see these grown adult women going to these supermarkets or these shopping areas or whatever, shopping clothes stores, and these malls. When someone go away, they act out. They want to start arguing. You got to cut that out. You know? Like yesterday, I'm with my mom. You know, she's a black woman. So-called black woman. She's from the tribe of Judah. Me and my mother, you know, I take her because she can't travel as much, you know, as she once was because of the cancer. But she's doing much better. And I'm very grateful. The Lord has really had mercy on my mother, man. He had mercy on my mom. You know, I'm very grateful. Now, I went to the I went to go do something with my mom, right? And then I said, yo, let's go get something to eat real quick, and I'll buy my sister something. She said, okay, cool, you know. So we went in there. My mom went to another side of the store to get something right there. So then she came back. No, I'm sorry. She was with me when I ordered, and then we went to the other side of the store, right? So this store it's like a deli, and it has like a crown fried chicken inside the deli, right? So it's 2 in 1 by the same people or maybe 2 different owners, right? So with that being said, I ordered a slice of pizza from me and my sister, right? Took a little slice of pizza, you know, got a little soda, whatever. It's something small, you know, it's not much. So I said, yo, let me get two boxes for me and my sister, I ordered 2 slices for me and her, right? So I said, you can put it in 2 boxes, you know what I'm saying? So he came and had 1 box, but he probably didn't hear, you know, because, you know, they cooking and shit, it's a lot of noise going back there. So when he proceeded to give me the food, whatever, my mother said, where the other box at? You ain't listening? I said, yo, calm yourself. I said, Mom, take it easy. He probably didn't hear, relax. Oh, I'm saying, take it easy. I got it. You don't got to do all that. It's unnecessary. Don't do all that. I said, look at the state that you're in. It's like she just had flashbacks like she's in her 30s or something. Like, and you know what I'm saying? But I said, Mom, you're almost 70. You ain't doing nothing. Just relax. So the guy laughing, he not taking it to the heart. He laughing because he's like, all right. So he probably said, well, I'm sorry. And he just said, I'm sorry, I didn't hear it. This is Elam. So, so I said, thank you. I appreciate it. So he put in 2 different boxes, whatever. And I looked at my mom and said, Mom, that's unnecessary. You don't got to do all that. That's, but I didn't continue to go on. And she calmed down, and I did it because you got to, my mom that used to have that battle when me and my sister was little. And when my mother was very vibrant, very young, and she was just mobile, real active, the first thing she'll tell me and my sister before we go to the store, she said, if y'all take that shopping cart and hit that shit behind by my ankle, I'm gonna whip your black asses, right? Every brother have a black, you have a black mom, you go, she'll tell you, I'm gonna whip your fucking ass if you do this and that, right? Okay. So we hit her behind her back, the shopping cart hit her ankle, and she said, I'm gonna kick your fucking ass, she throw her head. That's Jake. That's Eve for you. Eve tell you, and then you children, and you embarrassed and hurt her. She fuck you up. That shit hurt, man. That's painful, right? But I'm laughing because it's nostalgic for me. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, this is how this world. Hold on, guys. So yeah, so and every time my mother go to the store, it'll always be like, "Oh, miss, you skip me," or which I understand you speak up for that, but sometimes people ain't trying to skip. They just be by the difference, by the side. You thinking they trying to skip. Oh, I was here, fifth, ma'am. I was here. And then it turns to sign. The person, well, I wasn't trying to skip you. I was just trying to be over here. I wasn't trying to be on the line, Oh, yeah, but I'm just letting you know. It just sometimes it get real devilish. Like, hold on, guys. Yeah, so, I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, so after a while, me and my sisters, as we growing up, we seen it was like, yo, why she gotta do this? Like, damn. And then everybody fucking looking in the store, and niggas is like looking at us, and well, our mom, this, all your mom's like this, and but niggas be like, yo, my mom's like that too. She be doing that shit too. So you thinking that you the only one alone that's bugging out, seeing that how your mom's really reacting. But at times, sometimes your mom is right on certain things, because there's people out here that's fucking stupid. They do dumb shit. So you gotta check them. So I get that part. But sometimes it be other shit. It be extra shit that don't gotta be done or said. You know what I'm saying? But that's just Eve. Eve is drama. Drama gets them going. You know what I'm saying? I don't be trying to look for shit because if I get into shit, it gets real dark and ugly. And I don't want nothing to be done to me, or me doing something to someone else. Because there's other people out here that's really crazy and that really gets busy, and they will take your life out of here. There's men and women out here that know things and do shit that will destroy your life, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of men don't want to be with a lot of these women, because these women will destroy your life, man. Sometimes women will have their way with you because you ain't giving them what they need or used to have, and they will do these things. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's why I pray, man, that I keep all type of people away from me, man. That don't mean no fucking good to me. Because why should I be there for you or in your life, and all I did was do good. You know what I'm saying? This goes for anybody. You know what I'm saying? Anybody. Even like if I try to show a young man how to be better and how to conduct himself in a rightful manner, and if he don't want to conduct himself and the more he don't want to listen, then there's only so much I can do. I clean my hands. I got to let him go through his own suffering, because if I keep trying to tell him or tell her, young lady, young man, you guys can be better, do something constructive, but always acknowledge Yahweh B'Shem Shah, man, because in this life that we live in, it's not promised us. Like I said, man, this flesh is weak. This flesh is garbage, man. So daily I repent to the Lord, man, for my stupid ass actions and my thoughts and me acting on these things. That's why it says, Scripture says that for a man that endures temptation, man, he will exceed great in his earth, man. So you gotta endure, man. Stay away from the drugs, and stay away from all the foolishness that's killing our people, man. You know what I'm saying? And Satan he just doing his job, man. You know what I'm saying? And we constantly being manipulated, right? I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. Man, my shit. My window's pretty dirty. I'm gonna have to change my windshield wiper. Damn. I just changed this shit. I'm sorry, y'all. So, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like decisions got to be made, man. You got to handle it accordingly. You know what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of you women are single, man, because you're rebellious and you talk too damn much. You know what I'm saying? Let's get a couple scriptures, man. Let's go to Isaiah. Oh, you know what? Let me start Isaiah 58:1. It said, "Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression in the house of the Jacob their sins." So that's our job, to lift up our voice. And sometimes we lift up our voice to tell you women, you hard-headed, you don't want to listen, you hate it, you want to fight, you want to scream, you want to yell, you want to do this and that and that and that. But listen, it is what it is. You know, your time will come. Your time will come. Isaiah 32:9, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease, hear my voice, ye careless daughters, give ear unto my speech." Verse 10, "Many days a year shall be trouble, ye careless women, for vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come." So yeah, so it's a very true statement, man. It said, you know, rise up, ye women that are at ease. So a lot of you women are, you know, and, you know, a lot of you women that's going through this, you're gonna feel the suffering, man, the wrath. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, so you guys gotta do a better job, man. You know what I'm saying? So, and you women gonna look for a man to be there. And when that man is gone, He ain't coming back. And a lot of you women y'all gonna go through troubles and times. But you don't need me. You know, you don't need me. You don't need brothers. So you know that's what y'all want and save. All right, but so trust in Yahweh then, you know. But in the kingdom, you're gonna listen to a man. So it doesn't matter whether you're not in the kingdom. You're gonna have a husband. That's the bottom line. And you don't like it, it's too tough. Yeah, so it is what it is. So I hope this video was edifying. I hope you guys learn, you know, from this. Oh yeah, before I go, the other young lady was talking in the video. Yeah, my man cheated, but there ain't no reason to break up with him. She's right. She said, because he's a man. That's what men do. That's their nature. So she'll accept that takes a strong woman to she a young woman understanding that. So if she young, why the fuck you older women don't understand that? Oh, he got this, he got that. Why you getting mad? Why you getting mad at that? For what? For what? You know, a lot of you women, and a lot of you women are quick you women are quick to be loyal to your own fucking emotions. That's your right. That's what you do. But that's what you do. But that's not how you supposed to operate. So you women are a joke. So my thing is, if that lady understand that, why the fuck y'all don't understand that? And she a young girl. You older women out here jumping from dick to dick to dick to dick. And you know, she has more sense than a lot of you fucking women. You know what I'm saying? So if any young brother that get a girl like that, man, more power to him. You know? So I hope that video was edifying. I hope you guys learned you know, a valuable lesson from that, man. And shalom.